So many people think that folk tales and fairy tales are for children. The truth is that they never ever were. You see, empires, bullies, and dictators have been with us, human race, since the beginning of time. And long before there was television or computers, and even long before there were books, stories were one of the most powerful, subversive rebellion tool that humans have had against evil. Now, I come from a place lurking with it. I grew up in Israel, and it was like most of the Middle East and all the Balkans under the Turkish Empire for more than 600 years. Just out of curiosity, raise your hand if you knew that. Good. 4 people, 5 people. Not bad. This story, at these times, for me, is a reminder. Because as someone who has been fighting for peace for more than 4 decades, these are desperate times. These are dark times. These are times when it is so easy to despair and go under the covers and not want to ever get out. That's when stories save me. This story was originally, you can find it all over the world, was in Hungary as one of the countries under the Turkish Empire. So it was one of the stories told about the Sultan. It was one of the stories told as a rebellion story. But I first heard it in this version in the United States. So you're going to get the American version. Everybody okay with America? Land of the free? All right. Now, long ago, way out in California, back in the days when gold was discovered, anybody knows about that? 1840 what? Thank you very much. Well, 1848, 1849 was when everybody rushed to California. And back in those days, up in the foothills of California, there is a town today called Placerville. And back then it was called Hangtown. And I'll let you imagine why. And back in those days when Placerville was called Hangtown, there was an old man, his name was Samuel, and he didn't strike it rich in the gold rush. Oh, he did not strike it at all. In fact, he was so poor that he'd absolutely nothing in the world except one turkey. What did he have?
One turkey.
Now, storytelling is a participatory art form. Wake up and get used to it. Old man Samuel had one turkey, but no matter how hard times were, no matter how hungry he was, he never brought himself to kill that turkey or harm it. Now, folks in the town thought the man is a little touched in the head. After all, if you are hungry and you have a turkey, what is the logical thing to do?
Eat it.
Thank you very much. But old man Samuel wouldn't hear of it. He loved that turkey as if it was his own child. Now, the turkey liked that fine. He was an independent kind of turkey. What was he? An independent kind of turkey. And he liked strutting up and down the country roads all day by himself. And one day, he stopped. For right there, in the dust, in front of him, there was something glimmering, and he bent down. It was a piece of gold this big. Oh! He thought to himself, with a piece of gold this big, my old man Samuel will never go hungry again. This is back in the days when turkey talked. Well, he bent down, he picked it up in his beak, he turned around to go back to old man Samuel's shack when he bumped beak to belly with the mayor of that town. Now let me tell you a thing or two about that mayor. He had a belly. He was a big man. He had a belly that walked before him. That mayor was rich. He was the richest man in the entire county, and that mayor was greedy. The minute he saw that gold glimmering in the turkey's beak, he said, "Hey, turkey, give me that gold." Well, the turkey looked up at him with his big googly eyes and said, "Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Uh-uh." The mayor was not used to anybody saying no to him. He said, "Turkey, this here is my town, this here is my road, and that here is my gold, you give it." Well, the turkey looked up at him with his big googly eyes, and what did he say? Let me hear you nice and loud. You see, you're all rebels. The mayor was so angry, he called to his sheriff, who was standing all along behind him, but was so skinny, no one could see him. Hey, sheriff, get that gold out of the turkey's beak now. Sheriff said, yes, sir. Anything you say, sir. And he bent down, and he snatched that gold out of the turkey's beak, and they went together to the mayor's house. That sheriff locked that piece of gold in the mayor's chest of treasures. That mayor sat down to have his supper, and the turkey was left in the middle of the road. Now you remember he was an independent kind of turkey, don't you? Don't you? Yes. Thank you. He was not going to just go home empty-beaked. He turned around, followed him to the mayor's window, flapped his wings, went all the way up to the mayor's window, stood right there on the windowsill, and started to sing. Gobble, 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 give me back my gold or woe is you. Gobble, 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 give me back my gold or woe is you. Gobble, 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 give me back my gold or woe is you. Do you want to give it a try? Summon your inner turkey. Here we go. Gobble, 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 give me back my gold or woe is you. Gobble, 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 give me back my gold or woe is you. And he did not stop. Well, Mayor was trying to have his supper. He called to his sheriff. He said, Sheriff, I can't eat with that nuisance. Why is that turkey singing? I don't know, sir. Get rid of it. Yes, sir. Anything you say, sir. What would you like me to do with him? Just throw him in the well, drown the thing, just get rid of it. Yes, sir. Anything you say, sir. Before you know it, that sheriff grabbed that poor turkey, threw him smack down to the bottom of the well, and the turkey could feel the water bubbling up, bubbling up, bubbling up, and he thought, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? So he sang to his stomach. Stomach of mine, drink up all the water and I'll be fine. His stomach drank all the water in the well. He flew all the way back to the mayor's window, stood right on the windowsill and started to sing. Gobble, 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 give me back my gold or woe is you. Gobble, 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 give me back my gold or woe is you. Gobble, 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 give me back my gold or woe is you. And he did not stop. Well, as you could imagine, the mayor was very angry. He called to his sheriff. Are you guys awake? He called to his sheriff. Sheriff, thought I told you to get rid of that turkey. Why is it still singing? Yes, sir. What would you like me to do with them, sir? Just burn it, cook it, get rid of it. Yes, sir. Anything you say, sir. And before you know it, he grabbed that poor turkey, threw him smack into a pot, lit the fire beneath him. The turkey could feel the flames scorching his poor feathers, and he thought, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? So he sang to his stomach. Stomach of mine, spit up all the water and I'll be fine. His stomach spit out all the water, which put out the fire, so he could fly back from there to the mayor's window, stand right on the windowsill and start to sing. Gobble, 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 give me back my gold or woe is you. Gobble, 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 give me back my gold or woe is you. And he did not stop. Well, by now, the mayor was really angry, and he called to his Sheriff, I thought I told you to get rid of that nuisance. Why is the turkey singing? Yes, sir. What would you like me to do with him, sir? Just throw him on the anthill. Let those mean red ants eat the thing alive. That should take care of it once and for all. Yes, sir. Anything you say, sir. Sheriff grabbed that turkey, put him smack on top of the anthill at the edge of town. Those mean red ants, they crawled out and started biting, scratching, and eating that poor turkey, and he thought, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So he sang to his stomach. Stomach of mine, Eat up all the ants and I'll be fine. His stomach ate up all those ants. So he could go back to the mayor's window, stand right on the windowsill and start to sing. Gobble, 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 gobble. Ay, 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 ay. Gobble, 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 gobble. Give me back my gold or woe is you. Gobble, 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 gobble. Give me back my gold or woe is you. And he did not stop. Well, by now the mayor was so angry he could barely speak. They say his face was as red as a ripe tomato. Get rid of that turkey! Yes, sir. What would you like me to do, sir? I would like you to come up with an idea. Me, sir. Yes, you. Yes, sir. Anything you say, sir. Well, sir, I suppose you could always sit on him, sir. Kind of squish the life out of him, if you know what I mean. The mayor liked that idea very much. The sheriff grabbed that turkey, put him smack down in the middle of the plush velvety chair, and that mayor sat on that turkey. And the turkey could feel the life being squished out of him, and he thought, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Oh. So he sang to his stomach. Stomach of mine, spit up all the ants and I'll be fine. His stomach spit out all those ants, those mean red ants. They came out, they started biting, scratching, and eating the mayor in the you-know-where. Oh! He jumped up like it was shot out of a cannon. He ran all over the room, hollering at the top of his voice, give him his gold, just give him his gold. And I bet by now you know exactly what that sheriff said, so I want to hear you nice and loud. Yes, sir. Anything you say, sir. He opened up that chest of treasures. Turkey looked in there and he saw his piece of gold next to lots of other pieces of gold and silver and precious stones. And I bet you know what he did. He sang to his stomach. Stomach of mine, eat up all the treasures and I'll be fine. His stomach ate up all that treasure. And he strutted down the road to old Samuel's shack. And he sang to his stomach. Stomach of mine, spit up all the treasure and we'll be just fine. His stomach did just that. And with all that treasure, why, I believe that he and old man Samuel never knew another day of hunger. And last I heard, they are living still. Up there in the foothills near Placerville, the old man and the turkey together until this very day. Thank you. So for me, I don't know about you, but for me the stories are filled with these lessons. And those who prevailed are those that never give up. And though peace feels very far away, I am going to be like that turkey. And I invite you to do the same. Thank you so much.